everyone, Danielle here, and happy fall, everybody. If you're living on East Coast or United States, it's definitely getting cooler here, and the weather is beautiful, and I love it. I'm going to put this here so it doesn't have a glare. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so welcome to my channel. I am going to go through my project life. I'm going to flip through it. I used to do a monthly video, but truthfully, I just don't have the time to do it anymore. So actually, I'm going to be going through June, July, August, and September. So we'll do a few quick months. It was a very busy summer. I had a lot of good things happen and a lot of bad things. I lost my mother-in-law and I lost my brother, my baby brother, my younger brother. He was only 39 years old. So it was very hard to do project life that week. I left it blank for a very long time, and once I gathered my thoughts together and I knew I did want to remember that week, as hurtful and painful as it was, I found old pictures of him. So one thing I love about project life is not only scrapbooking the happy, great, fun times, but the messy things in life and the sad things and the tragic things that happen in your life. So when my kids go look through this, they might not remember their Uncle Tony, but they'll have pictures of it and everything. So it's a good memorial. Anyway, so I divide my books into, I do 2 books a year. I do January through June and then July through December. So this is my first book that I have. So I'm just going to go through the last month. I do a lot of journaling. I journal every single day. It's just become a habit for me. Some people work out every day. It's a habit for them. Go for them, because I can't work out. It just seems like I never want to. But anyway, it's a whole nother story. But journaling for me every day is great. I love it. It's very therapeutic for me. I love to write down what we did, what we ate, what we're watching, what we're into as a family. And it's just a great, I can't say how much I love project life. It's my 6th year doing it, and literally every day I do it. Journaling every day, 6 years. That's the longest I've done anything. So consistency there. Anyway, so I do most of my things digitally. And I preserve every memory. I mean, I'm talking, this is when me and my daughter cleaned out my closet. I don't know if we color coordinated everything in my closet, and it's still like that. What, 4 months, 5 months later? That was very freeing. I got rid of so many things. I mean, I took to Goodwill. It was bags and bags and bags, so it was nice. I felt a little lighter. I do everything digitally. I put the days of the week on there. I do the traditional, you know, the week, and this was May 29th through June 4th. So I go through it and I do everything. I write down everything. This was the end of the school year. It's getting to be, it was in June. My daughter won, she was the 2nd highest for first in math in her school, so that was pretty awesome. Sorry, this isn't exactly in the middle, sorry. It was my daughter's final walkthrough. My other daughter, she was in 8th grade, and she's in high school now, because we're already in the new school year. This was her final walk through school, and with all her friends. So it was really neat. And my daughter and I bathing suit shopping. But like I said, I do journal every single day, and I love it. And this was, if you want to know any of the kits I used, I do random kits. I used to keep track of them. I don't anymore, because I'll find all little digital kits on sale all the time. I'm gonna put a link below right here, and this is a great thing. Every Wednesday, I think I've said this on a few of my videos, every Wednesday they have $1 for like a whole kit, and it's great. So if you just want to try it out and see if digital scrapbooking is for you, go right ahead. I do 90% digital, but it's fall now, and like I said, I just ordered on scrapbook.com. Doodlebug is like one of my favorites, and I just ordered all of this from Doodlebug, because I was dying just to use stickers, and I did some fall things. And what else did I get? I got some washi tape that my puppy ate up. You'll be seeing pictures of my cute little puppy. But I was dying to do. So every once in a while I'll get in the mood to actually use scissors and glue and stickers and things. But 90% of the time I do it all on my computer. I do it through Photoshop Elements or Photoshop. It's just much easier. So this was June 5th through 11th. I'm also a photographer, so I did a cute little photo shoot. Little Erin, oh my gosh, she's the cutest little thing in the world. My daughter had a recital. This was one of my favorite And I love this little cactus. I love the cactuses. I mean, I live on the East Coast, so there's not a cactus in sight, but I don't know what it is about cactuses I love. My son came home. Oh no, did my son come home? Oh no, this wasn't the week he came home. This was just a picture he sent me to show me how long his hair was. And my husband was doing some work, and he's a builder, so he was doing some work. So I always like to take pictures of his current work. So I always tell my husband, you know, whatever you're working on, take a picture of it, you know, snap it. So it's not, Project Life isn't just about me and my girls, it's also about his life. So I always try, if he's at work, I always tell him, just snap a picture of something you're working on, whatever it is, because I like to put what he's doing during the day and what job he's at that week. So I like to keep him involved in Project Life, so it's just not all about me and the girls. We have 9 cats. Yeah, we're the crazy cat family, so I always try to put pictures of my cats in there. This was my daughter's 8th grade graduation. She graduated. Yay! That's my husband and her, and then me and her. Yeah. And that was that week. I'm going to flip through kind of quickly, sorry. This is an old kit. I know this quick, definitely. This is Honey, and this is years old, and it's still one of my favorites. The end of the school year, my girls are in Catholic school, so they're not allowed to color their hair, of course, but as soon as they get out of school, I let them color. I color it myself. I'm also a hairdresser, too. So I also, I like to always take a picture of them coloring their hair. I don't know if you can even see it here. My daughter's is pink on the tips, and my other one did just like a really blonde. That's hers, blonde. Oh, here's a picture. Duh. She's blonde, and then my other one, I just did the tips. And then before they go back to school, the next, you know, after the summer's done, we color it back. And we went to Dorney Park. Their whole school went to Dorney Park. And what else? Oh yes, this is my photography business. It's called Danielle Christine Photography, and I did this on my silhouette. This is actually the back of my car. I actually cut out the vinyl on my silhouette. It took me like 2 days to get it correct, but I did it, and it looks really good. Hopefully it'll stay. But yeah, they're really cool. If you don't have a silhouette, definitely invest in one. They are so much fun. You go crazy. This is another thing I did. Made t-shirts for my husband. Was it his birthday? What was it? Oh, Father's Day. Father's Day, his business. I did t-shirts. So you can cut out the iron-ons for t-shirts, and you can do anything you want. So silhouettes are awesome. And oh, this was Addison week. My son came home. My son is 22. He lives in Colorado. So he was home for a couple weeks. So it was awesome. So we celebrated that whole couple weeks. This was really cool. The principal from my high school, now I'm 50, so the principal from my high school was retiring, Sister Grace, so they had a huge gala for her. So me and a couple of my friends went. But like I said, journal every day. I love it. If I don't have a lot of pictures, I always put sunsets, because that's my favorite. Sunsets or all of my animals. And oh, this was the week my mother-in-law died. So we were going to the beach. It was our first week down the shore, and we were, I think I was there one day, and we got the phone call. So our vacation was cut very short, of course. This was the memorial remarks, the remarks that my brother-in-law did, and they were beautiful. So I asked him for a copy of it, and I wrote that down. And it was 2 pages, so it fit perfectly in there. And I do have her card, her mass card in there also. And I just took pictures of her flowers just for that day for the funeral. But my son was home at least for that, so that was very nice. And that was that week. And this was more down the shore. This was the end of June, and then this was us all down the shore. In the few days we were down there, we took quite a few pictures. And I always do put a large pocket in the back of my books, and this is for extra school stuff. I think I have like report cards in here, some artwork that they did, thank you notes, school pictures, awards, all of those things that I just don't want to flip in here. I do keep in there. So that is the end of that. And like I said, that was my old book. So that says Rosinski, Project Life, also says R, and it says Volume 1. So I know that that is January through June. So now this is my new book, and this was starts from July through December, and I was in a pineapple-y kind of mood. I don't know why. Oh, probably because it was summer. And this is a picture I took of my kids, and I always like to do a cover photo, kind of current pictures of what we look like currently. I just like to do that. So it's my girls, a picture of me, my husband and my daughter, and then all three of my kids. And this just says, I think this is a free card from Becky Higgins. She always gives great freebies. It says, documenting the corners, treasures, messes, and memories of our home. And messes, yes, definitely. So we have July 4th to the 9th. This is our July 4th weekend. My girlfriend had a barbecue. I did make this. This is a little shaker. I kind of missed making these. And I just put some sequins in there and then sewed the top. So it's just kind of like a little shaker one. It's my girl swimming in the pool. And I did a photo shoot of my son because he's 22. Yeah, crazy. But I did a little photo shoot of him, which I love. This was one of Becky Higgins. I think this was called Liberty. And this was one of Becky Higgins' digital kits. And I think it was a value kit. Because you know how they have the value kits. They have the core kits. They have basic kits. It's kind of hard to find what you want. But I find the value kits are the best. And then this was July 10th through the 16th. And this is our little Morky. I don't know if you can see him. This is Link. And this was him when he was a puppy. We went to a place that was kind of like, I'm going to say a Morky farm. But, you know, it was out in Lancaster County. And we got to see a couple of the puppies. And we picked out our puppy. He wasn't old enough to take home yet. But this was my daughter's 12th birthday present. So we went, we picked out the puppy. And then we picked the puppy up a couple weeks later. I started doing my website for my photography business. I got it all done and I hated it, so I'm in the process of redoing it. Once I redo it, I'm going to leave the link here just so you guys can check it out. And what else? Pictures. This is not Honey. I forget what this kit is called. Like I said, if there's any kit here that you see that you like, just write to me. Just send me a little link down below and I will let you know what it is because I can research it. And also I did have a contest last month, and the winner was notified, and I sent out all her goodies already. So, and I think I did put that up on my on my YouTube channel, so it should be up there. And here we go. This is July 17th through the 23rd, and this was the week we found out my brother was in an accident. What happened was I was at my friend's house redoing my website, and I got the phone call that my brother had a stroke. And I'm like, what do you mean he had a stroke? He's 39 years old. He's healthy. He's not overweight. Doesn't have high blood pressure. I'm not even thinking anything. So I'm like, oh, I'll see what happens. You know, so I'm still over my girlfriend's house, and then I get another phone call saying, Danielle, you need to come down to the hospital. So that's when I knew it was kind of serious. And I was only about 20 minutes from Philly at that point. So it was Hahnemann Hospital. So this was us standing outside because I needed to get air. So every time I went outside, I took photos of the outside. I saw also my bracelets from going to visit him. And then Friday was the day he passed away. Took me a very long time to finish this and the whole next week, because the whole next week was funeral arrangements, and I wasn't here. I was at my mom's house in New Jersey, so I wasn't even home to journal every night, so it was kind of all a blur that whole week. But I knew I wanted to document it, so that's what I was saying before about how important it is to document not only the happy, great times, but also the messy, sad times. It's therapeutic. It really is. I wrote a little something about my brother. This is him when he was a baby. This is his mask card, and the saying on the back is absolutely beautiful. And this is my brother with my son when he was a baby, and then this was him, you know, a couple Christmases ago when my son was little. And then I put, I'm grateful for this life for the week of July 24th through the 30th. And this is my brother with my sister and me and my mom. And then I just did random pictures of my brother. This is us at Christmas. This is at my youngest, me and my brother at my younger sister's wedding. We had such a great time. This was his obit, and I guess since he was so young, and he was, you know, we have a small town, so they wrote a whole story of him and put it in the Philadelphia Inquirer, which was really nice. A whole story about his whole life, because, you know, he traveled to Japan, and he taught English in Japan. He lived in Australia. He studied in Australia. So he was all over the place. He had a really cool, interesting life. So they did a whole story on him, which was beautiful. So I saved that, of course. And then this is just one of my favorite pictures of me, my brothers, and my sisters. That's my brother Tony, my sister, my older sister, my younger sister, me, and then my older brother. It's just like one of my favorite pictures. It's just a scan of it. I have the original in my room. This, I didn't even put any more pictures. I didn't have any other pictures, so I didn't, but I did happen to journal a little bit of what we were doing that week. And the good thing was I think the funeral was Thursday, so I didn't have anything for Friday. And then we got home Saturday, and we went to pick up the puppy. So it was a nice ending to a horrible week. It was a little sunshine. So I said, bringing home the puppy, and there he is. He looks so tiny there. I mean, he's not much bigger than that anyway. He's a Morkie, which is a Maltese and Yorkshire Terrier mix. And then, oh, I know that this digital kit is, it's an old one from Kathy Zielski. It's her summer kit, which I love. I still do use my dividers. I love that because I love looking up here and just being able to go, oh, look, there's August. Oh, I have August twice. Haha. I do. August. I think that's supposed to be September. Look, I have August. Huh. Well, we'll fix that. But anyway, I love to keep track of them, but apparently I didn't. I'm trying to see what that was. What was that, September? Oh, yeah, that was supposed to be September. Oh, I can change that. But anyway, as I digress, I take my puppy everywhere. I'm one of those annoying people who every time you see they're sticking out of their bag. This is him. I don't know if you can see this picture. If this is not hysterical, wait, I gotta take it out because it's so funny. This is him in my purse shopping. I think we went to, where did we go? I think we went to Home Goods, and people didn't even know he was there. He's so quiet. He's such a good little puppy. But we had a blast with him. We take him everywhere. And this was my girl's birthday. So this was Natalia's birthday party. So she invited a bunch of friends. We went to a trampoline place, which was great. And she doesn't really like cake. She loves ice cream. So we had a bowl of ice cream, put her candles in the ice cream. And at the funeral, I saw a lot of my friends, that I haven't seen in a million years. And this is my girlfriend, Danielle. Her and I were friends in, I think, 7th grade. So we're talking like 1979, 1980. And I saw her like for the first time in forever, so I took a picture. This is a picture of us from 1979, and I tried to pose us the same way, and that was 2016. And her name is Danielle also, so it's Danielle and Danielle. So I thought that was adorable. And let's see, and that's just me playing with Link, blah, blah, blah. And of course this, I always go back to this kit. This is Cottage, and I think it's called Summer Cottage. I think that's what it's called. I'll put the link below. It's still one of my favorites. And these little doodads here, I'm in love with. These are all my acrylic pieces. I'll put the link below. And it just happened to match. It says always in here. So they just got the headstone from my mother-in-law to put next to my father-in-law, and it was beautiful. So I did take a picture of that. I don't know if that's morbid or not, but I don't care. I like taking pictures of everything. So now we're starting to get ready for school, which was awesome because I love taking pictures. And this is my girls' backpacks. Like I said, I take pictures of everything. They're new backpacks that they ordered, and Link going to the vet. But I love these colors. Aren't they nice? I think I say this every time. You probably go through all my videos, and every time I come to this color combo, this is actually the color combo of my new website too. And then this was just a mishmash of everything. I'm just going to say, I can tell you this kit doesn't exist because it's just literally, I wanted to do pink. I was in a pink mood, and pink is usually not my color, but it was my daughter's 14th birthday, which I love to take pictures of the things they get, because wouldn't you love when you turned 14 to know what you got for your birthday or what you were into or what was the in thing. I would have loved that. I'm sure I have pictures, but I mean, I take pictures of like the little things that they get, like the little Funko Pops that she got. She got a ukulele. She wanted a ukulele, and that's actually my brother's ukulele, so that was even more special. And she got these crazy shoes that she loved. You know, she got some clothes, but I think that's so cool to capture things like that. And this is her uniform. She's going to a Catholic high school. So I took a picture of her new uniform. And I just kind of geared it around her this week. This was her special week. And they just had friends over, whatever. But I do that a lot, is getting back to the design of the page. Just, I'm in a mood, and whatever my mood is. It was pink this week. It was pink and cork, actually. So I did a lot of pink and gold and cork. And that's how I come up with my designs. And this was salsa. This I remember. This was salsa from, must be Becky Higgins. But we went down the shore again because the week we were supposed to go down, my mother-in-law passed away. So my husband didn't even make it that week. So we needed a week. Sorry, I'm back. I got a phone call. So we needed a week to unwind and relax, so that's what we did here this whole week. And I took a picture of us coming over because we go to Wildwood Crest. So I took a picture of the sign, like, you know, where we go. I take a picture. I have a lot of pictures. I'm actually doing a separate album of our vacation, which I love to do. So I'll do a whole separate album of that. So this is just snippets of it, but I did journal every night before I went to sleep. I did bring a journal and journaled every night. And just everything we did, you know, we went kayaking, you know, we went visiting lighthouses, we watched the sunset at night. We attempted to get up and watch a sunrise, but it just wasn't happening. Every time that alarm rang at 5, I just rolled over. So we will do that one time, though, I promise. But I love this kit. It looked very summery, and I think it was called Salsa, like I said. So that was it was an awesome trip. We had a great time. And here we have the beginning of September, not August, so I will remember to change that. This was, I guess, Labor Day. Yes, Labor Day, which is why I did the red, white, and blue theme. I do sometimes put in the movies we watched, and I wrote here Alien Movie Night because we were into alien movies that night. We watched Dark Skies and then Fire in the Sky, so we did that. I think the whole week we went through and kept watching, you know, movies that had to do with aliens. It was pretty funny. And I just took some pictures of my kitty cat. And oh, this was my older daughter, the one who turned 14. We did, this was finally her party, and she just had a couple friends over. What did we do? I don't think we did anything. I think we just hung out and they played on the trampoline with water balloons. You know, it was just kind of a mellow time. You know, we got our cake. She opened up her presents. You know, they all slept over and had a big old sleepover. It was cute. And, oh, this is us making pigs in a blanket. I don't eat meat. I'm vegetarian, but my girls like to eat meat, so I do, you know, help make them. So I try to find some different cute things that we could do. So we made pigs in a blanket, and I guess they were okay, but they weren't that excited over them. And this is me taking the dog with me everywhere, so that's him on the front seat of my car. And this is a gorgeous sunset, no filter needed. Seriously, that was like a crazy sunset. Was that amazing or what? Ugh, love sunsets. But that was that week, and then this is the first week of school. And my daughter, I always take a picture of them at the bus stop, but this is the first year that they weren't at the same bus stop because my daughter Paulina gets up and her bus comes at 6:20 in the morning, and my other daughter doesn't come till 7:45. So it was pitch dark for hers, and the sun was finally coming out. Took a picture of all their school supplies. I love doing that. And the keynote presentation for Apple, because I'm an Apple crazy girl, as my watch and everything else. So that was introducing the new Apples, the iPhone 7s, which I can't wait to get my 7 Plus. And it's some family friends. I took their family photo because one of them is going off to England to study and work. So I took a family photo of them. That's me and my honey. This was really cute. This was just the Digi kit because I just love the school banner and I love the books in the Apple. Pretty much everything else was just, you know, back to school nights and things like that. And this was, oh, this was actually a free kit. I got this off of somewhere, and this was a free kit, which I was like totally fabulous with, because it was September, so I can start using those warmer colors and get into the fall-esque things. So my daughter started playing volleyball. That was her first volleyball game. And my husband, like I said, see, he actually took a picture of a current bathroom he's working on, so I do stick him in there. And what else? But I do, a lot of times I will just write the days of the week and put a little something right there, and it works. But as you can tell, I journal a lot. Back to school night for my daughter, I took a picture of inside her desk. I thought that was cool. I'm like, I mean, how awesome would that be if you saw the inside of your desk when you were 12 years old? Terrific. And my niece playing soccer. And this was, I think, just this was like 2 weeks ago. This, me and my husband actually went out on a date. Okay, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw the picture. We never go anywhere, but my sister's boyfriend was having a huge party in DC, Washington, DC. So we went there, stayed overnight in Arlington, and we actually was like black ties. We actually got dressed up, and it was so much fun. We laughed so hard, my face actually hurt. It really did. It hurt by the end of the night. So that was us. We actually got dressed up. So I used 3 pictures, which I do often. If nothing happened the day before and I had a big event, I'll use them throughout. And I started drawing again. So this is me just starting to sketch again. And I volunteer at my daughter's schools. And that was it. I love this fall, all these fall elements. And this was just last week. My 3 kittens that I have went to the SPCA, so I took them into Philly to get neutered, but they're all healthy and perfect and fine. Yay! This is an old kit. This is Blush. This I remember because I just did it last week. So you have an old head. But yeah, so this was my cats coming home with their little cones of shame. And that was the vet. And this is me currently watching. I'm currently watching Pretty Little Liars. I love Pretty Little Liars. I'm only on the first season, but it's really good. I always like to, I'm starting to run again, so I need something on the treadmill to keep me going. So this is kind of working. I met Bruce Springsteen. Okay, can we just pause here for a moment? The boss, Bruce Springsteen. That is me. That is him. His arm is around me. He had a book signing at Philadelphia Free Library, and you had to buy tickets, and I was on the phone, and I actually got the tickets. I could not believe it. But yeah, that's me with Bruce Springsteen. And I know all of you do not know my taste in music, but I'm an old-time rocker, and I love Bruce Springsteen. I'm from Jersey. It just all goes hand in hand. So that was a moment that will go down in history as one of those moments right next to me giving birth to my children. That's how special that was. Okay. And we went to Lush, which is an all-natural. I don't know if you guys have Lushes around you, but they're stores that make bath bombs, and they're all natural and vegan and all this stuff. But we went there over the week when we went to the big mall that was local near us. And I do this also sometimes. If you ever have a filler card, definitely do this. This says currently, and it says, you know, it says loving, excited for, listening to, and enjoying. So put currently, I'm loving the cooler weather. Excited for all things pumpkin, because I love anything pumpkin. Listening to Sia and Selena Gomez, which, hello, just contradicted what I said 5 minutes ago, that I'm a rocker, but I also like popular music. And enjoying our new puppy. So that's just a little snippet of my time, like that week or that month. And then, oh, this is this week, so I'm starting on this week, and this is the week that I'm actually doing all my doodlebug things. So anyway, that's it. That's 4 months in a nutshell. So I hope you guys are inspired by some of the pages. If you have any questions or want to know anything about any of the kits I did, just leave me a comment below. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great, great, great fall. And I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys again at the holidays. Take care.